going to the supermarket, asking prices, finding products, and checking out. Hi, my name is John. Today, I want to share my experience going to the supermarket. Listening to my story will help you practice English for everyday shopping. This morning, I went to the local supermarket. When I entered, I greeted the staff at the entrance with a smile and said, "Good morning." They smiled back and said, "Good morning, John." Simple greetings like this make communication friendly and polite. I started walking down the aisles. First, I needed to find some fruits. I looked around and saw a staff member. I approached him and asked, "Excuse me, where can I find apples?" He pointed to the next aisle and said, "Aisle 5, near the oranges." I said, "Thank you very much." Asking politely is important when you need help. I walked to aisle 5 and looked at the apples. There were green apples, red apples, and even some imported ones. I picked up a few red apples and checked the price. I asked the staff, "How much are these apples per kilogram?" He replied, "They're $3 per kilogram." I nodded and said, "Okay, thank you." Knowing how to ask for prices is very useful in everyday shopping. Next, I went to the bakery section. I wanted to buy some bread. I looked at the shelves and saw different types of bread: whole wheat, white, and multigrain. I picked a loaf of whole wheat bread and asked the staff, "Excuse me, is this bread fresh?" He replied, "Yes, it was baked this morning." I said, "Great, thank you." Small questions like this help you practice English naturally. After picking up all the products on my shopping list, I headed to the checkout counter. I greeted the cashier. "Hello, how are you today?" She smiled and said, "I'm fine, thank you. And you?" I replied, "I'm good, thanks." Polite greetings make a big difference in everyday communication. I placed my items on the counter. The cashier scanned each product and told me the total. I said, "How much is it in total?" She replied, $25. I paid and said, "Thank you very much." She smiled and said, "You're welcome. Have a nice day." Saying thank you after paying is important and shows respect. Before leaving, I remembered to say goodbye. I waved to the staff and said, "Goodbye, see you next time." They waved back and replied, "Goodbye, John." Even simple words like goodbye help make interactions polite and friendly. While walking to my car, I thought about my day. Going to the supermarket is not just about buying food. It is a great opportunity to practice English. From asking for products, checking prices, to paying and saying thanks, every step involves useful English phrases. Remember, you can practice phrases like, "Excuse me," "Where is," "How much is," "Thank you," and "Goodbye" in real life. Repeating them in your mind or out loud will make you more confident in everyday situations. Listening to stories like mine and imagining yourself in the same situations can help you improve your listening and speaking skills. Shopping in a supermarket is a simple and practical way to practice daily English.